sharing countless. So they have been best pals for over 30 years, sharing countless laughs on the radio, and now Graham Norton and Maria Macarena.
Hello!
That's exactly what it says on the thing.
6 months ago, I met an amazing woman who was perfect for me in every way. After a couple of months, she took me home to meet her family. I went to have a shower, and when I came back downstairs, her father was sitting completely naked in an armchair watching television.
Wandering around naked is not a thing. Model trains is a thing. What was the girlfriend thinking?
To not tell someone that. My dad is not.
Yeah,
You know?
just before you go in.
Yeah, just before you go in. Small thing. Well, could have been.
Sometimes you parents, I mean, sometimes you
Hello!
because they're lovely. This would make me like her less.
Yeah, me too.
Well, Graham and Maria join me now. It's so good to see you banging on.
Lovely to see you.
Looking gorgeous.
Oh. It's so good to see you.
Hey, my head! Hello!
Lovely to see you.
Looking gorgeous.
Oh,
Sorry.
right back at you. So I love this. It does exactly what you say. You're dispensing your wisdom to the show. But essentially, you're just tapping up leather and you are wanging on.
We are.
Yeah.
I mean, we started this about 13 years ago on Radio 2.
I remember.
Then we went on to Virgin.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we stopped that, people claimed they wanted this.
Yeah. When we listened to you, so this is some time ago though now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And so it's like somebody said, I think it was Graham's agent said, it's like putting on a comfy old pair of slippers.
Aww.
It's a good listen, though, because you can tell that you are genuinely really good pals.
Well, the thing that I'm gobsmacked this morning, we started yesterday with the number one podcast in the land.
Yeah.
I don't know how many you need to listen. Maybe it's I'd like you saying number one in the land.
Me too.
But yeah, you can tell that you're pals because you really get each other.
How long have we known each other?
Oh, 30-something years. Which is odd because I'm only 27.
I used to talk, say, oh my God, look at that picture. Oh, take it away.
Very cute. Have you done lots of telly together though?
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
We have not, I didn't say this to you, we have not appeared on television together for 29 years.
Oh, how did you work that out?
Because Chronology was 96.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
That's terrifying.
I know.
But good in a way. Look, we're all still here.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
And you do disagree, but in a lovely way. Like when you're answering questions. What I quite like is we're getting two different points of view oftentimes.
Yeah, it's boring if we both agree. But also
Very
sometimes it
boring.
surprises me that I think Graham will feel this about. And he doesn't.
Right.
He's changed
Yeah.
since we knew each other. I think our sensibilities have changed.
And what I like about it is with a podcast like this is you can do really funny things, like really silly things, but also you can get right into quite a serious problem. You
Yeah.
know, and get people.
Yeah, it's the vein.
Kind of always been the thing I've liked
Yeah,
about
we're
this,
both have been
is
on
that
radio.
even when we're on Radio 2 and Virgin, we'd get the noisy neighbour or
Yeah.
the smelly dog,
Yeah.
but then you'd get, something really heartfelt.
Yeah.
And you kind of, have to dig a bit deeper then, and you suddenly realize, but I think people enjoy that. They like
Yes,
it.
yeah, my Friday.
I think
Yes,
people
they do, my Jerry friend again.
We certainly had a couple that made us cry. Because I used to think, with serious problems, why are you writing to a couple of old terns on the radio?
turns. She said turns.
Yeah.
But people do, they write to us with such difficult stuff, and you have to address that as well as the funny.
But don't you think? I always think when it comes to a problem, I always say one of my actual advice would be write it down. Because actually, I think the help
I do that in your novel sometimes, Jillian.
comes from writing it.
Mm.
Because by the time you've got it on a piece of paper, you've kind of somehow contained the problem. You kind of see what it is.
Yeah.
Whereas I think when it's all just bouncing around in your mind, you think, I can't fix this. You're overwhelmed by what's going on in
Yeah,
your
that's
life.
true. And I think as well when you share it with someone else.
Yeah.
It
Yes,
could be
right.
you guys on the podcast, or it could be a friend, whatever. that just helps because
Yes, it does, Lorraine.
along the way, you know, when you
If
just
everyone's worried about something.
tea or a bottle of wine and just poured everything out to them, you know. And
I think women are
essentially-
still better at doing that.
I think you're right.
As
I
well.
think
You're
are.
right.
And then
Fine.
like that. I think men find it very difficult to do that, to have an evening where they go, and another thing.
Yeah.
But also, is there something in that kind of, in the modern world where we're so determined to put on that face of everything's great, you know, nothing's wrong in my life,
Yeah.
Here's the-
Yes,
you're into
Sam.
them.
you know, my best life,
Yeah,
you know, all of
Yes,
that.
It's
Lorraine.
Instagram reality, which is never a reality.
Well, of course it isn't. And I always think, you know, I'm too busy having a nice time to post pictures of me having a nice time. By and large, it's, you know, I think we have to. Yeah, I think it's a great thing that you're doing. Because
Yes, it is, Josie Lorraine.
It is like listening to two. You know, it's like and you're part of the
I
conversation.
mean, it is fun to me. I must say, I enjoy our days in the studio.
Me too, Jan.
Catch up as well.
It's the only time we see each other. I'm not being paid. I'm
No, Jan, me Oh.
It's the friends that we absolutely love that are the ones who go, oh, they'll understand if I can't make it, or they'll understand if I can't be there. So actually, it's great for you too.
Yes, it is, baby Lorraine.
But also, it is that thing, isn't it, where now, like, I think you're right, old friends
Yeah.
are the ones that you kind of think, oh, I could not see an old friend for 2 years.
Yeah,
And then you meet up,
and you
it's
pick it
all,
up.
it's all great.
You just pick it up as if nothing had ever happened, which is fantastic. Can I just talk Eurovision for a moment?
Yeah.
Because of faith.
I'm doing it next year.
No!
Thank you.
She's doing guitar lessons at the moment. I mean, it should be fine.
Yes, it will be fine, Jan.
I have all 5 chords.
Mary Hopkins did it. Mary Hopkins did it with a guitar.
Those were the
And
days.
she
My
won.
friend.
And it was fine.
Yes,
Sydney
fun.
Christmas. Oh, yes.
She won Britain's Got Talent.
With a guitar.
Those were the
And
days.
she
My
won.
friend.
And
Turn on, friend.
Sydney Christmas. Oh, yes.
She won Britain's Got
She won
Talent.
Britain's Got Talent. She was on the show and she said she wants to do it. And Graham, I think, should be good.
Yes, it will, Lorraine.
Can
you make it?
Nah, Dan.
I think a key requisite is somebody wants to do it. I really think that's it.
It does seem to ruin people's lives, though. I don't know
No,
why.
it doesn't.
No, Dan, no, right.
No, but poor little Ollie, he didn't do so well.
He
Oh,
didn't,
no.
He didn't love it. He didn't love
No.
it.
But
No.
the rules were good. I thought
They were.
Yes, they are,
They
Lorraine.
were great, and all, you know, and all it wasn't bad. I just think it was I think doing it by yourself is quite difficult. I think what was great for Monday was that they had each other,
Yeah.
and also they knew what they were getting out of it.
Mhm.
You
And
know,
actually, it's worked for them.
Yeah, really has.
You know,
they're doing all the festivals, they're releasing music, and also that song was really catchy, and their vocals on the night, which is great.
and
Yes,
you know
it
what? I
is,
think
Sam.
it was going to better that. It was spectacular this year. The lighting, the staging, everything was.
Yeah.
You can tell I'm reasonably obsessed, but I loved it.
Me
It was
too,
just
Lorraine.
For me, I don't really remember it. It's like a blur.
Me
I
either,
don't
Dan.
remember anything.
That's true.
Fair.
That is
I
true.
had to remind
Yes,
them
it
of my
is.
name.
I think you two are fantastic. Please keep wanging on.
Thank you.
And Wanging On is available now on all podcast platforms, and you can listen to it. I find Alice too when I'm walking my dog. It's great. Although you do look slightly mad when you're walking your dog and chuckling to yourself. It's not really, but it's brilliant. And congratulations,
Thank you
number
so
one.
much.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Bye, Maya. Season. Bye, bye. See you, Joey.
No.